right, how y'all doing? Now, I'm going to talk about Kentucky. This itching, y'all. I'm going to talk about Kentucky. Kentucky is in a class by itself. It's a beautiful state right there in the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's quite a beautiful state. It is poor. It is. It just is what it is. It is a poor. But on the other hand, it's a place where you can probably buy a dilapidated house that the state does not want for $300. All you got to do is fix it up if you're willing to do that. All you got to do is fix it up. And you know what? Some of those houses are still, they've been around for 50 years. That goes to show that even though they're poor, they're well built houses. Because some of those houses in Kentucky have been around since the Kennedys went to Kentucky to visit. Okay, it's still around. Okay, so that goes to show how well built those houses are. Okay, now the problem with Kentucky is that they're still waiting for the coal mines and the railroads to come and save them, and they're not coming back. The coal mines and railroads are finished. They're not coming back. Now, if you're homeless in LA, I recommend that you move to Kentucky. Bring some money with you. You getting welfare in Los Angeles, you getting a disability check or whatever. Bring some money with you. Yeah, it's true. You're gonna be poor in Kentucky, but at least you can breathe some fresh air, which you can't breathe in Los Angeles. You can breathe some fresh air in Kentucky. Okay. You will most likely have to be self-employed. You know, you can start a restaurant, a thrift shop, a water company. You can just, a lot of things you can do. But look, if you poor in LA, you're going to be poor in Kentucky. It's not going to make any difference. But like I said, the difference is that you'll be able to breathe fresh air. So look, if you are poor, you're poor. Now, if you study the poor in China, they live like out there in the rural area, and they have these houses that's made completely out of stone. And there's no reason to think that those houses are probably 50 years old or more, and they're still standing. And they they grow their own vegetables. They eat every day. They're not rich, but they're poor. They content with what they have. And I think that if Kentuckians take that point of view, see, they may be better. Kentuckians are just saying, look, I'm poor, I'm poor, I'm poor. We all know that. We all know that you're poor. But they need to be accepted. Don't wait for the coal mines or the railroads to save them. They're waiting for the coal mines or the railroads to save them, and they're not. Okay? So I think if the Kentuckians try to live like the poor Chinese, just accept your poverty and build those strong houses and so on. Build strong houses that are probably 50 years old. I mean, there's no reason to, like I said, those houses in China, they look more like 100 years old. They're made of stone. Very nice. Their stoves are made of stone. They have very clever stoves made of stone. Okay. But see, the problem in Los Angeles, Skid Row, they're waiting for Los Angeles County to give them a housing, and Los Angeles haven't done it for 10 years. They're not going to do it for 10 more years. Okay? If you're an American, if you're a black American or white American in Los Angeles, you ain't going to get nothing. You only going to get something when you're an illegal, Hispanic illegal. Okay? Now, to my surprise, they have the homeless in Kentucky. I was surprised because, like I said, you can buy a house or a lot at a tax delinquent sale for $300 or less. You can probably buy one of those abandoned, dilapidated houses for $300 or less. You can do it. You can buy it, but you have to be willing to put some elbow grease in. I don't know why all of a sudden everybody gets lazy when it comes to repairing a house. But you know what? If you're homeless, I recommend you go to Kentucky. Buy yourself a $300 dilapidated house or a $300 abandoned lot and build your own house. A lot of people do that in Kentucky. But like I said, Kentucky has a homeless population, which surprised me because Kentucky is one of the cheapest states in the country. But it's in the class by itself. Have a nice day.